Alright, fam. What's up? It's my third attempt. First time somebody called me, the sound was just off. Had to do it again. Then I wasn't just feeling that time. Third time, they say third time's the charm. It's really four. It's four directions. One, two, three, four. Everything you do when I program things, it's in fours. But we gonna do it on this third time. Hopefully this is it. Alright, so take a look at my OG homie Organite real quick before we get started. Yeah, powerful. I made one bigger than him, but for some reason, when I do my little test, I just run it over my face like this. And he just feels like more powerful than even the big one I made. But yeah, that's the OG. Selenite one. Get this energy going so I don't get frustrated. Hoping these chakras up. Negative ions. Shooting all out of here right now. Everywhere. Alright. So, what are ions to begin with? So, an ion is just an atom that's unbalanced. It has either more protons in the atom or electrons. A positive ion would be an atom that has more protons, and a negative ion has more electrons. And positive ions would be things like artificial lighting, computers, cell phones, laptops, cell towers, all those electronic devices and machines. All of that's bad. Positive ions, the radiation. Negative ions. Oh yeah, and what positive ions do, how they make you feel is stressed out. They cause tiredness, depression, irritation, and cause cancer, as we know. Now, for negative ions, exactly the opposite effect. And I'm going to give you a whole list, to my knowledge, best information of exactly what negative ions are doing. So, negative ions are calming, relaxing, refreshing. They give you that invigorating effect. Even medical organizations, they use negative air ionization therapy to treat depression and seasonal affective disorder. And places you'll find an abundance of negative ions would be waterfalls, all that moving water, ish ton of negative ions, storms, thunderstorms, all that electricity, that lightning that's striking those clouds, it's charging that water. All those negative ions get to going and they fall to the ground. That's why trees grow, you know, it makes everything grow. Why do you think it's illegal to collect rainwater? I wonder why. All those negative ions will probably wake the hell up extremely fast if we were doing this, getting back to nature. So, anyway, rivers, just in forest, anywhere you can get in a natural environment and out in nature, it's probably where you're gonna have a lot more negative ions. And then where there's a whole lot of positive ions is in the city, of course. Just man, effects of negative ions that you'll notice. That's why it feels better, like to get out of a car after a long car ride, or when you've been inside a building a long time and you step out and get some fresh air, you just feel better. Uh, Negative ions stop the growth and reduce the amount of airborne bacteria, mold spores, and dust mites by 95%. And they also remove dust particles from the air and even remove chemical pollutants and cigarette smoke in the air by 52%. And all of this is verified and confirmed by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. So the higher ups and the controls up there, even they said it. So, negative ions also increase the flow of oxygen to the brain, resulting in higher alertness, decreased drowsiness, and more mental energy altogether. They strengthen the functions of autonomic nerves, reinforce skin collagen, improve permeability of the cell's prototype plasma membranes. So pretty much all that means is it improves your metabolism, and then it also strengthens your body's immune system. Still not finished. Negative ions is the shiznit fizzle. What else do? They stimulate the reticuloendothelial system, which is a group of defense cells in our body that marshal our resistance to disease. It improves our capacity to absorb and utilize oxygen. Negative ions in the bloodstream accelerate the delivery of oxygen to our cells and tissues. Back to OG real quick. Take a look at him. He like making cameos already. Negative ions speed up the oxidation of serotonin in the blood, which greatly affects your mood, pain relief, and sex drive. They decrease the production of neurohormones, serotonin, which causes sleepiness and nightmares. So pretty much it decreases those bad ones. Like the serotonin is good, but not while you're sleeping. At night you want melatonin. Melatonin is good. During the day, that euphoria, good feeling is the serotonin. You don't want all that energy from the serotonin at night. It's the melatonin. So, yeah, it decreases those hormones, and then it helps you have a healthier sleep. And positive ions in the bloodstream, they have a negative effect on metabolism rates. They weaken your immunity and contribute to premature aging. Negative ions have the opposite effect. And acidic foods are where the positive ions are, and then alkaline foods are where the negative ions are. And yeah, I love y'all. Get the negative ions. OG out.